All right, Loza, it's your boy Alec here. You and I have corresponded in the comments. I've been hearing some of the stuff you've been saying about Dark Magician. Talking out here like you're the greatest Dark Magician player of all time. But I have been running this deck since Egyptian times with Pharaoh Atem. My ethos is clearly the most powerful. I once had two YouTube videos of a deck profile back in 2016 when it was running the Wind Witch engine with Dark Magician that I promptly deleted 5 minutes later. So clearly, I have a large following. I'm coming out of retirement just for you. So you know what? You're welcome. Okay. Here are the rules for Dark Magician decks. First off, you always got to have ones with different artworks, and you always got to have at least three. However, in today's day and age, there's only like 5 Dark Magician cards left on the planet, so I can't really afford to have 3 of them. Way too expensive. That's why I'm only running 2 Dark Magicians in my deck. I don't have Pharaoh Atem's ability to just draw Dark Magician whenever I need it, so hopefully I'll see him enough in the deck. Dark Magician Girl, main beat stick card of the deck. Summon her all the time, attack for game, easy money. Oh, and then there's Brick City Red Eyes. Anyway, now to the good stuff. Magician Souls. Pitch Dark Magician Girl, summon. Easy way to ditch your extra Red Eyes fusions and other spell trap cards you don't need to draw extra cards. Please, by all means, ash this card so I can summon Verte Anaconda and summon Dragoon. Make you look silly. Rod, perfect normal summon for the deck. 90% of the time you're getting Soul Servant with this card, but hey, you get some of the other cards too. Mostly Predapant, Verte Anaconda fodder. Love this card. Gets to your important spell and trap cards. Apprentice Illusion Magician. I've often run her at 2 just because I hate Access Code Talker, and that's why I still have her at 1. If I have full combo, I can get Soul Servant and use that to draw her. Just that way, your Dragoon can be protected against being beaten over. Watch Cat. I run this card honestly because I like cats, and because it's a free special summon, and because it can summon Link Karibo, but mostly because if I send it to the graveyard, I can set one of these bricks from my deck. Now you might be thinking, Alec, you can't activate Circle until the next turn if you set it during your end phase. And that's when I respond, I don't care. If I happen to survive past turn 1, I just don't want to draw this card on turn 2. And that's why I enjoy setting it to the field. If it survives, great. But honestly, it's a brick, and I hate drawing it. The only time it's useful is in your opening hand when you have all your combo pieces. We'll get to that card later. Anyway, the 1-card Dragoon package. Pew purists out there, you probably hate me, but I like summoning Dragoon because I like winning, so sorry. Terraforming, I like running 39 cards in a deck. Instant Fusion, okay, I'm actually kind of proud of this tech. Millennium Eyes Restrict, if you have full combo, if you have Rod and Souls together, and then you have Instant Fusion, this card can protect your Predaplant Verte Anaconda from being ashed, which is great. Or if you just have one of the Sky Striker cards and Instant Fusion, it's another easy way to protect your Verte Anaconda from being ashed. I used to run, I forget what the card was, the Sky Striker card that protects your extra deck monster from being affected by your opponent's cards, but it's kind of bricky, so I went for this instead. It's also a free monster, so it's easy to get 2 monsters to get to Dragoon. Anyway, Red Eyes Fusion. Yeah, it's a mega brick, really bad card. I should only run 1, but I got to 38 cards, and I was like, hey, I really don't have any other cards I can run in this deck. I mean, because the rest of the cards are so perfect. So you know what? I guess I'll just run 3 and be bricky and, fail at this card. Definitely should replace one of these with a Dark Magician and one of these with, Destroying the Darkness, whatever that new stupid card is. Anyway, Magical Eyes Fusion, y'all know what it does. Summons a second Dragoon on turn 2. Soul Servant, draw 2 cards. Love it. Makes Dark Magical Circle useful like 1 out of every 100 times. Oh, and this card. Yeah, the Neg 1 card. You have 9 targets in the deck. One of them's already the other circle if you activate it. And you're never adding off of this card. Just let it go. I want desperately to only play 1, but before the new support comes out, you kind of need this card and Eternal Soul because they're the only 2 Dark Magician spell and traps that together create some sort of consistent interruption. So until the new support comes out, I can't really play combination or dark burning magic or try to replace this with anything else. So we're running circle and we're running it at 2. Yay! I mean, you really want to see this card and Eternal Soul somehow in your first hand if you need to do it with Soul Servant or Rod or something. So that's why I run this at 2, and I'm running Eternal Soul at 2. I can't wait till I can run those at 1 though. Magician's Salvation, great card, love it. Easy +1 when you get souls with it, and it sets Eternal Soul directly from the deck, which is honestly one of the best Dark Magician cards out there. It's aged beautifully. I think I liked Navigation a lot more than I liked this card back in the day, but as time has gone on, it's still really good. I wish I could summon Dark Magician the Dragon Knight more often to protect it. Was running one of these and 1 Secrets, but honestly, LOZA, I hate to admit it, but Secrets sucks. I just hate it. It never works. Even the few times that it got the bricks out of your hand, to summon, like, say, the Dark Magicians, I was just better off having Eternal Soul in there anyway to summon Dark Magician and maybe have Circle with it. So, until we get the Ritual Magician of Chaos, or whatever it's called, Illusion of Chaos, sorry, out in the TCG, I'm not running Secrets. I'm running 2 Eternal Soul. So we'll see. Anyway, Skill Drain because it's a Dark Magician deck and it wins you games. I run these 2 cards because I like blowing up my opponent's stuff. I run Solemn Judgment because I like saying no. And I like Solemn Strike because I think it's the best trap card in the game. Y'all know what it does. Anyway, extra deck, 2 Dragoon. Run 2. Goodness gracious. I only run this guy because if I'm playing against Dogmatica and I get forced to pitch it to the graveyard, it's kind of nice because I get Soul Servant target. Yeah, also, I don't run Dogmatica, and, I'm going to be honest about this. It's not because I don't think it's good. It's just because I'm not good at using it yet. I hate admitting it, but, I miss timing. I don't know. I end up activating the wrong thing at the wrong time, and then I don't know. I just kind of prefer it doesn't end up doing a lot of the things that I wanted to at the time. I don't know. These are a lot of excuses. I just like running a bunch of trap cards instead. It's just kind of how I've constructed it, and I'm not really bricking with them too much. But in my mind, Dogmatica should be more statistically consistent, and I'm gonna keep playtesting and more than likely work those in here. Like take out something like Watch Cat. Sorry guys, I just love cats, man. What can I say? Oh my gosh. Anyway, so certain targets. This guy will probably be more useful if I run Dogmatica one of these days. We've already talked about this guy. Again, probably I have an extra slot, so Ebon Illusion Magician isn't a bad card to run. I don't own access code, so I'm not going to pretend to run it. Have it in here and run it. So I run this guy instead. He's the Blackluster Soldier. He's pretty good. He's actually a tough out, kind of, especially if you get him up to 45 and send a Dark Magician to summon him. He's kind of an annoying out. So sometimes you summon him, it doesn't suck. Again, Dogmatica is probably better than this guy, or Access Code is probably better. But I run Celine, obviously, like bringing back your Dragoon. 2 Verte. Oh my gosh, guys! People who don't run 2 Verte, that's annoying. But people who don't run this card, when literally sometimes you just open Rod and you have nothing else to do. This is especially when I think Dogmatica would be helpful too. But just summon Artemis and get your Rod back next turn. It goes into your other plays. I don't know. Anyway, I'll probably post another deck profile with Dogmatica in this, but for now. Anyway, you have to run Artemis. It's a necessary card. If you summon Rod, get Soul Servant, stack your souls, and then link away for Artemis, so that next turn you automatically get the cards you want. Just run this card, for goodness sake. I like summoning Dragoon for free, so I run Sky Striker engine. Link Spider because it essentially there are multiple combos that need this card to summon Verte Anaconda. I know, you know, some of you want to summon Dragoon, you know, the more honest way, but you know, this is until they ban this busted piece of trash. I'm gonna run it at 2 and try and turbo it out as fast as possible. This guy sometimes you can use Magical Eyes Fusion to summon Dragoon with him, and you know he also there's a combo just with Eternal Soul that summons him and leads to Anaconda, so I do it, and then Link Karibo because I run Watch Cat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really excited about running Watch Cat. I love that card. And you know, if you open souls and you brick with everything else, it gives you something, I guess, that protects your life points. So, anyway. All right, side deck. Favorite hand trap, Droll Knockbird. Probably not going to be cross out designated as much as, say, an Ash Blossom. And honestly, it actually stops opposing decks like Drytron more than something like Ash does. So it's the one hand trap I run because I'm really just committed to going either first or second. So going second cards, evenly matched because I hate all of my opponent's cards. Duster because I hate Eldritch. Lightning Storm because I like popping stuff, and Dark Ruler No More because, you know, I just love hitting this, hitting one of these, and then hitting this, and just being like, all right, come at me. I got Dragoon. You got 2 cards left. Go ahead. Let's see what happens. Oh, and then for the ultimate troll victory in Game 3 after you win Game 1, and they took 25 minutes just to do their full combo in Game 2, you wait, start the duel with like 2 minutes left, lay this card face down and send it to the graveyard with Soul Servant. And then you win match 3 and give them a big smile and walk off. I don't know, pretty hilarious. Anyway, it's a funny way to win, so that's why I side that card in. Anyway, it's my Dark Magician deck profile. LOZA